Hi everyone, and welcome to Doc's Thoughts. Do you think about your brain at all? I'm here to tell you I didn't actually start thinking about my brain until well into my 40s. And realistically, we should be thinking about the health of our brain in our 20s and 30s and even younger than that. I've had the privilege of seeing a lot of MRIs and CT scans in my career, and I can tell you with 100% certainty that you can tell the age of the person by how full their brain is inside of their skull. So recently I had a young child who fell on his head. I CT'd his head. His brain was just like big and juicy and filled up all of his skull. And it made me think that kid has an amazing brain. And I'd love to see what his brain looks like in his 50th year. And for most of us, we're going to see a lot of shrinkage, and we're going to see, all the changes that happen to your brain as you get older. And I'm here to tell you there are so many things that we can do to prevent brain loss and prevent things like dementia and Alzheimer's. So things to easily start thinking about now in terms of brain health, no matter what your age, because it doesn't matter how old you are obviously things like your diet. So you have to eat an anti-inflammatory diet, whole foods, low in sugar, shameless push for food for fuel here. So if you don't know how to eat healthy, just do our food for fuel program. It's amazing. You have to get good sleep. So many people are underslept. You have to exercise regularly. You have to have decreased stress in your life. And so look at all those pieces of your lifestyle and make sure that you have optimized those. That's what we do with patients at first step for every patient at Wagner Integrative Health. The second thing to think about is, are you taking the right supplements? I'm not going to list all those here, but there are some really simple, inexpensive supplements you can help to support a healthy brain. And those are really important to take. It's really important that you take the right ones, the best brands, the right amount of things. And so you need to work with a specialist who knows how to tell you what to do with that. And then lastly, you should decrease inflammation. So what are some things that can cause inflammation? High blood sugars. So someone might tell you, oh, you don't have diabetes, but you might have, kind of like a borderline pre-diabetic blood sugar and no one's really telling you about it. That is going to cause problems with your brain and you might not even know it. So decrease inflammation. Infections can cause inflammation. Problems with your gut microbiome can cause inflammation. So you really have to look at your whole organism, your whole self, your whole lifestyle, and then ultimately it will support a healthy brain. So with that being said, if you haven't thought about the health of your brain, imagine that you want to have this big, plump, juicy brain well into your 80s. So you want to have good cognitive function. You want to be clear and sharp and not have brain fog, and then work with someone who can help you get there.